WWE Monday Night Raw Preview, October 2, 2017. Roman Reigns could win the Intercontinental Championship, but only if the Shield come together again. A Miz TV interview gone horribly wrong. Surprise, surprise, last week means that Roman Reigns now gets a shot at the Intercontinental title on Raw. The Miztourage will, no doubt, be lurking ringside to ensure that the championship doesn't change hands, but can Roman Reigns prevail against the odds? Also, how will Seth Rollins' night turn out as he attempts to do what his partner in crime, Dean Ambrose, could not, trying to best none other than the monster among men Braun Strowman? And with the rest of the women's division on Raw scrambling amongst themselves to be named the clear-cut #1 contender for Alexa Bliss's title, is this the veteran Mickie James' time to shine? After assaulting the champion last week, combing through all of these points and more, here is our weekly preview of Monday Night Raw. Seeds sown for a Shield reunion, Roman Reigns earned himself an Intercontinental title shot by defeating The Miz in singles competition last week, but paid a heavy price for his efforts as he was brutalized by the Miztourage. And when he faces off against the Hollywood A-lister again this week, they will undoubtedly be ringside, waiting to make their numerical advantage count. Will Reigns manage to fight back against the numbers game by himself? Or does he need help from his former Shield brethren to even the odds? After all, the Miztourage did throw up the Shield fist bump after punishing the big dog. And by doing that, they may have, unwittingly, thrown down a challenge as well. Will the Shield come together again to respond? Will Roman Reigns walk out of Monday Night Raw as the Intercontinental Champion? After all, in the world of WWE there is only one constant: when push comes to shove, the goes over. Blast from the past. If Alexa Bliss thought she can breathe easier for the time being, after surviving her biggest threat in the fatal five-way at No Mercy, how wrong she was. Incensed by her comments about her age, Mickie James stepped up to the champion last week and sucked her right in the face. Now, while the rest of the usual suspects in Sasha, Bayley, Nia, and Emma battle it out amongst themselves, Alexa Bliss has to contend with the experience and ring smarts of the veteran, Mickie James. Will James turn back the clock and prove that she's got it in her to have another championship run, or, like Alexa Bliss suggests, has the development and growth in the women's division on Raw well and truly passed her by? Monkey see, monkey do. The unpredictable and self-destructive tendencies of Dean Ambrose came to the fore last week as he stepped up to challenge the monster among men, albeit losing valiantly. This week, however, it's the Lunatic Fringe's tag team partner who channels his inner Ambrose as he gets his turn at the insurmountable behemoth. Although Dean Ambrose did get in some measure of offense, Strowman proved too powerful to overcome, but will the canny Kingslayer have a trick or two up his sleeve to help him pull off the impossible, or, like his partner in crime, will he too be cut down to size by the monster? Enzo's retribution. Enzo Amore's brutal beatdown at the hands of, well, everyone really, may have been fun to watch for those hoping that the loud-mouthed superstar would get what was coming to him, but it didn't work out too well for Neville. The king of the cruiserweights violated a no-contact clause when he attacked Enzo, meaning that he wouldn't be able to get his championship rematch. However, Enzo got back his own when he attacked the former champion with his crutches on 205 Live, meaning that it's all square at least on paper. So, will Neville be able to exercise his rematch clause and attempt to win back the title that was so unfairly taken from him, or do we have to put up with Enzo Amore as the Cruiserweight champion for the foreseeable future? Unfinished business. Finn Balor's show of goodwill towards Goldust wasn't received kindly by the veteran who sucker punched him for his troubles leading to a match between the two on Raw. But even as Balor was beginning to celebrate his hard-fought victory, Bray Wyatt's music hit, signaling that their feud was far from over. Although Balor clearly holds the head-to-head advantage over the Eater of Worlds and couldn't be blamed for thinking that his victory at No Mercy would have sealed the dispute for good, it would seem that Wyatt isn't done with him after all. Will we see another head-to-head confrontation between two of WWE's ethereal entities again? Find out right here as Sportskeeda brings to you all the live play-by-play action, highlights and results of Monday Night Raw.